fighting. That's why they do it. That's, you know what I'm saying? The braids are very firm, Lee.
Yeah,
they won't.
I get that.
When you have it can get loose. Hair starts flying. They can't have that.
So are you like a weird pervy guy who likes them sweaty and stinky?
No.
You like pretty and showered.
Showered, yeah. Bathed
with a nice fresh scent to them.
What did the two Beavis and Butthead bathe her and burn it? Whenever they would watch the videos and the hot girls would come on.
No doubt. Why else would I watch that fight, dude?
Oh yeah, yes. I know. This
pop
is why
a boob. Like I was holding up signs in my living room saying "pop a boob, pop a boob."
She has an avenue here for a potential big fight with either Cyborg or Shields. Now we're talking about Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor is from the UK, I believe, Lee. I don't really know too much about her yet. I'm thinking more Shields because Shields is a 2-time gold medalist. She's on Showtime like every other month, right? She's winning titles already. So Shields versus Braekhus seems like it's on a collision course out of all these girls anyways. But with Cyborg being there last night, I mean, what a big boost in the arm for women's boxing if she does enter the middleweight division.
Dude, working at Wendy's is a boost in the arm based on making $50,000. Like, these numbers are ridiculous, dude.
It's sad. I can't believe HBO, I can't.
I can. Oh, that part I can. Oh, that part I get.
And Marzaroni making $225,000 seems respectable to you. It really does. I think you'd have some people upset if they knew about that one.
Look, it's not going to trend because women don't watch boxing or women don't like boxing and women don't think that women should be boxing. And, the empowerment. I'm going to say this about the women empowerment.
Hey, Lee, who's been more dedicated to the sport? You know what I'm saying? It ain't Vanes. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But come on.
In there, Lee.
First of all, she's from Norway. All right.
Let me tell you.
Norway doesn't even have electricity yet, dude. They still ride on bicycles and weird shit like that.
Hey, they changed their whole policy on boxing just to get her to fight.
Just to get her on. Yeah, I heard that.
They knew she was going to take them. She was going to show the light, Lee. You get a face like that with some talent. Yes,
she's
we're going all the way.
She's got to take her clothes off. I'm just saying. Everybody can hate me all they want, but if she wants to make real money, you got to show us the boobs.
At least Dances with the Stars, Lee.
Got to show us the boobs. How is that not the first Fight Net Radio T-shirt? Pop a boob. God. Pop a boob. No?
I'm scared what she could do.
Are we still back to Shamalama Ding Dong is the first shirt for Fight Net Radio still, huh? All right. That is way too much coverage of a tremendously shitty fight.
There's potential of this girl being big.
No, there's no potential, dude.
Yes, there is.
She can't knock shit out. Nobody's going to watch it.
Don't you see the market behind this woman?
If she takes her clothes off.
Oh, my gosh. Will you stop saying that?
Outside of your wife, how many women listen to this show?
I know.
And I think your wife would agree with me on this. Do you want to go ask her?
No.
Because I bet she'll agree with me.
Yeah, she probably would. Yes, sir.
I know that I could walk into the other room and make a strong case for this girl doing Playboy just to make $1 million. And it's a lot better than her stripping in a club. By the way.
Of course. No, I'm not saying that at all. But, I mean, there's other ways for a woman to...
Right, you marry and make $1 million. She doesn't have any other career options. I'm not trying to be a dick about this. She chose a career path where she is at the elite level of a sport where women don't get paid.
Hey, that's like
saying, wait, you know what it's like saying? I'm the best pro softball player on the planet.
Wait a minute
good
now.
For you.
Nike sponsoring her. She has her their clothes on.
Okay, that's another 6-figure deal for the year.
Well, no, I'm just saying
for a few photos in Norway. Outside of Norway, who knows her exactly? She's not in Sports Illustrated.
Hey, remember though, women's boxing's pretty big internationally, Lee. It's really only America that's kind of behind the ball on that.
I'm not being a dick about this. Then she can do international Playboy.
Yeah, no, she might have. We might be talking totally out of the side of our mouth right now. She might have already done all these things internationally.
I don't.
Hey, you know she got kissed by her. This is the one that kissed the girl on the weigh-ins. You don't remember that?
Well, that just makes her way more interesting.
Yay! Being then she knocked her out though. She was like, "What? What'd you do that for?" Then knocked her out the next night. But yeah, some girl went.
No,
for
there
it.
are altered photos of Cecilia Braekhus nude that are not her. They're dropping her head on other bodies. By the way, good choices. The second photo.
You're terrible. Can we move on? He looked up nude photos of the champ.
No, I don't like this one. The third one of her nude gives her some kind of weird landing strip for vag hair. No, but there are pictures of her in a bathing suit, and she is. She's hot, dude. She's hot. She is a force to be reckoned with.
No, I know. That's why I believe her and Shields.
Most women who have that much weight loss and muscle definition look like shit. She's still carrying like a big healthy C cup with guns. Yeah, nude. I'm saying it right now. Cecilia Braekhus' team, I'm saying it to you right now. Get that girl naked. Make $1 million. Should be the hottest thing ever.
Get that girl naked.
Get that girl naked.
That's your shirt.
Get that girl naked. Fight Net Radio.
You guys won't believe how many times that works, though. I'm just kidding. Go on, Lee.
Wow.
Go on.
Gennady Golovkin.
There you go.
The man who was at least 50% responsible for my bad weekend beats the living tar and shit out of Vanes Martirosyan, depending on whose pronunciation you like. Vanes was able to survive 2 rounds in front of 7,000 people at Stub. 7,000 people. Dude, 7,800 people. 7,000 people. Let me tell you how small a number that was. I was at a cover band concert last night when you were texting me. I think the cover band drew more people than Gennady Golovkin. A cover band drew more people. I'm just saying that out loud.
I know. Hey, you know who popped up on my screen?
Who?
Mia St. John's nude photos.
Mia the Knockout St. John did get nude.
She stepped over the line. There she is.
She stepped over the line. And now that I know...
Did she make $1 million? Maybe on Christie.
Oh, yeah, she did. I think they both made $1 million on that fight. That's Don King. That was the other thing I learned last night. Vanes' promoter was Don King.
Yeah.
See, I paid attention during the fight, Andrew. Why
so he might have took a good portion of that 225.
Oh, I'm sure. Look, he'll be lucky if he made $50,000 for the fight.
Yeah.
And now everybody's supposedly working diligently to have a fight in September. Golovkin Alvarez back at T-Mobile, September 16th.
I don't like how Golovkin was talking. Really, look at
Golovkin is talking like a guy who got shafted out of his last fight because Oscar and Canelo played games. Okay, we can all sit and discuss whether or not he tested dirty okay, let's put that aside. Can we at least agree that Canelo Alvarez and Oscar did something bullshitty to get out of that fight?
Yes, in February though.
Right.
In February.
He had
this
plenty
fight
of time.
was on
Don't get
May
me wrong.
5th.
He had plenty of time. Now, is it a possibility that Oscar and Gomez, right, De La Hoya and Gomez, kind of kept telling Gennady Golovkin, keep training, we're going to work around this, we're going to keep this fight together? Is that a possibility?
No, because I believe they were going to always get out of this.
Yeah, they were always going to get out. But what
Abel
Gennady
Sanchez
knew...
yes.
I'm asking what Gennady knew. All right?
I'm telling you. Gennady and Abel, this was a very thought-out plan when they found out what was on their plate.
I think Gennady got pulled along by Oscar and Gomez, right?
No.
Just to make it look real. They played it up. Oh, yeah, we'll be getting out of it. We're still going to have the fight. Okay, we've talked to the commission. He's probably going to be suspended for 6 months.
I would have believed you if Adrian
that
Broner
picture of him going in, that
Vargas.
picture of him going in for surgery.
I would have believed you if Broner didn't replace Vargas over Figueroa in 7 weeks. Very bold move by Broner there. Shows it can be done. If there's a will, there's a way. And they had a way.
Andrew?
When
Canelo took that picture going in for surgery...
Lee, that's after the fact, though.
That's not really after the fact. Maybe that was always the fact. And I think Gennady's pissed.
But you're trying to take some of the blame out of Triple G's camp for not.
Oh no! Look, Gennady stopped training 3 weeks ago for this fight. Like the minute he signed this fight, which was about a month ago, he stopped training.
People, you need to understand. They made $1 million last night
for doing nothing.
$1 million.
He literally stood in front of Vanes. Okay, and what the worst part of watching all round and a half of it was listening to everybody speculate about whether or not he had lost a step. Look, he didn't move. He walked into the ring and literally stood right in front of Vanes. Stood in front of him. No head movement. This isn't the guy who fought Canelo Alvarez. This is just a guy who walked into the ring, took a couple of big punches, knocked this dude out, and got out of the ring. That's what occurred. We can dress this up, but the reality, Andrew, I watched Gennady fight. He didn't fight. Like, he didn't even put any effort in. He didn't even, like...
If you ask Max, that's the Gennady we are used to.
No, that is not the Gennady we're used to. Because, and I'll make my case for that. Did he not go solid 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, who is arguably one of the best fighters in the sport?
But he lost the last 3 rounds
It's not the point of winning or losing the fight. Was he in the fight?
Yes, I guess, yes. You could say that.
And you're going to tell me between that fight and this fight, his skills have fallen so far off the scale that now he just stands in front of people and just waits for a big punch.
Yeah, he couldn't stop the right hand. I don't know what was going on there in the first round.
He didn't care.
Yeah, no, you might be right, but we won't know that
I'll tell you what I saw from my vantage point, and everybody can argue this. But what I saw out of Gennady Golovkin was a month ago when they signed this fight, and it was Vanes, and he knew where it was going to be, he stopped training altogether. He just didn't give a shit anymore. He's like, why am I killing myself for Canelo? Right?
Just make weight.
I'm just going to make weight, and I'm going to go in there and take care of business. This guy hasn't fought in 2 years.
Hasn't won in 2.5.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy. Crazy.
He should have been making $50,000. He's lucky he got a phone call, and you give him $250,000?
No. I literally nailed this fight. It was so blatantly obvious.
Yeah, but Lee, he's not even bringing in $225,000 worth of ticket sales. I'm sorry. You know what? Vanes has a fan base. I've been to a lot of Vanes' fights because he was on an undercard a lot.
A lot.
It wasn't 225,000 worth of fans.
It wasn't.
I truly believe his PR guy.
I think the number that we're going to be interested to see, let's guess right now. Okay, I think the only thing interesting is how many people watched HBO, right? That's going to be the big question. And
but they got ripped off. There was nobody else, and whoever his manager is,
why did we get ripped off?
K2.
Prior to Canelo, how many of Gennady's fights went beyond 3 rounds?
I don't know about that, but what I'm saying is he didn't deserve that money, and that bullshit about he was going to bring in a tremendous fan base. He's still not even bringing in 225,000 worth.
Okay,
and it was a robbery. That's a $1.2 million robbery.
Hold on, Mr. Robbery. Okay, prior to Canelo Alvarez, Daniel Jacobs, right? How long did Kell Brooks take? Kell Brooks,
5 rounds. I think 5.
Right? TKO. He took out Dominic Wade quick. He took out David Lemieux. He took out Willie Monroe.
You know what, Lee? Hold on, though. David Lemieux, he hit while he was down on one knee.
And he did it again last night, too.
And he did it again.
Yeah, he did it again.
He needs this. He better watch out. Hey, are you seeing Roy?
And by the way, Roy immediately went, I got disqualified for that shit. I thought Roy was literally going to say, "Hey, I've gotten disqualified for that shit."
He did, though. You heard him in the background.
Before he said the word shit, which I thought was hilarious. He really was